Welcome to RF Coins. Today, we are diving deep into one of the most mysterious and surprising coins ever made, the 1985 Lincoln penny. Don't let its simple copper color fool you, because this little coin could be worth hundreds, even thousands of dollars in today's market. Sit back, relax, and let's journey through the fascinating story, value, and secrets of the 1985 Liberty Lincoln Cent Part TWO. The year 1985 marked another chapter in the long legacy of the Lincoln penny, a coin that began in 1909 to honor President Abraham Lincoln. The 1985 version may look ordinary, but collectors know it hides real potential. Millions were made, but only a handful stand out because of their minting errors, condition, and rarity. These small differences are what make a few 1985 pennies worth a fortune. Part 3. The regular circulation coins were made from copper-plated zinc, weighing about 2.5 grams. But not all were created equal. Some were struck with flaws, double dies, and sharp details that collectors hunt for today. Part 4. Let's talk about the Liberty mark. The word Liberty on the obverse side of the penny is often where collectors find rare errors. A faint or doubled Liberty inscription can instantly increase the coin's value. Some 1985 Lincoln cents also show strong doubling on the date or mint mark. Those are the ones that could fetch high prices at coin shows and auctions. Part 5. The reverse side, featuring the Lincoln Memorial, can also hold clues to value. Look closely under magnification. Some coins show weak strikes, extra metal, or ghost images. These are minting mistakes that serious collectors love. The more unusual the flaw, the more the coin could be worth. A flawless proof coin from San Francisco, on the other hand, shines like a mirror and can sell for impressive amounts when preserved perfectly. Part 6. Let's move into the history of this fascinating coin. The Lincoln penny series represents America's heritage, from the wheat ears of 1909 to the memorial design in 1959, and later the shield design in 2010. The 1985 issue belongs to the Lincoln Memorial series, honoring both the man and the monument that symbolizes freedom. Each coin carries a little piece of U.S. history in its copper glow. Part 7. Now, let's explore the minting details. The Denver Mint, marked with a D, produced over 5.2 billion coins that year, while Philadelphia made more than 5.6 billion. The San Francisco Mint focused on proof sets, with about 3 million made. With numbers like these, you might wonder how a coin could be rare, but rarity comes from condition and error varieties, not just production totals. Part EIGHT. In today's coin market, condition is king. A 1985 Lincoln penny in poor condition might only be worth its face value, but a gem uncirculated example with a strong strike and original luster can fetch between $50 and $200. A coin with unique doubling or off-center strike can skyrocket to hundreds or even thousands of dollars, depending on collector demand and grading. Part 9. Now, about the grading, this is how professionals evaluate a coin's quality. Grades range from good to mint state. A 1985 penny graded MS-67 or higher can be worth up to $898.959 in top-tier auctions. Yes, you heard it right, that's nearly $900,000 for a 1-cent coin. Rare condition and perfection in minting make this possible. Part 10. Collectors often use magnifiers, microscopes, and light reflection to identify special varieties. Some rare examples include double die obverse, filled mint marks, and die cracks that run across Lincoln's face or the memorial columns. If you find one, don't clean it. Cleaning lowers its value. Instead, store it in a protective coin holder and get it appraised professionally. Part 11. Now, let's talk about the current market. The 1985 Lincoln penny has seen rising interest over the last few years. More collectors are turning to these mid-80s coins because they're affordable to start with but have real potential for hidden treasures. Auction sites and coin shows in 2025 have listed high-grade 1985 pennies selling between $300 and $1,000, depending on certification. Part TWELV. What makes this coin so exciting is its accessibility. You might already have one sitting in your jar of change, or hiding in an old wallet. Check your coins carefully. That 1985 Liberty penny could be your ticket to a small fortune. Every year, new varieties are discovered, and what was once thought to be common suddenly becomes collectible. Part THIRTN. To identify a valuable piece, remember 3 rules: check the mint mark, check for doubling, and check for shine. A bright, untarnished coin with crisp details is always worth more. Also, pennies stored properly in airtight containers can retain their value for decades. Collectors prize originality. Never polish or clean a coin, as it damages the surface. Part FURTN. The story of the 1985 Lincoln penny isn't just about money, it's about discovery. Every collector, beginner or expert, dreams of finding that one special coin that changes everything. This penny is a perfect example of how history, art, and value come together in the smallest pieces of metal. It's a symbol of patience, passion, and luck. Part FIFTN. So, as you search through your coins tonight, keep your eyes open for the 1985 Liberty Lincoln cent. It may look simple, but it carries a legacy of American history, and possibly a surprising fortune. Whether it's a mint error, a proof beauty, or an untouched gem, your next big discovery could be just one penny away. Thank you for watching RF Coins. If you love US coin stories, mysteries, and market updates, make sure to. Today we are diving deep into one of the most fascinating modern coins of the United States, the Liberty 1989 Lincoln penny. This coin, though it looks ordinary to the naked eye, hides a world of history, value, and mystery. Many collectors are still shocked to learn that certain 1989 pennies have sold for thousands of dollars. Stay with us, because today we will explore its complete history, design, mint marks, hidden varieties, and current market value that has reached as high as $898,958 in some rare conditions. Part 2, the legacy of the Lincoln PNN. Why the Lincoln penny was first introduced in 1909 to celebrate the 100th birthday of Abraham Lincoln, one of America's greatest presidents. Designed by Victor David Brenner, it became the first U.S. coin to feature a real person's portrait. Over the decades, it evolved, but the 1989 version still carried the same proud image of Lincoln on the obverse and the Lincoln Memorial on the reverse. Each detail tells a story: the strong expression on Lincoln's face, the word liberty beside him, and the motto "In God We Trust," reminding us of the nation's values. Part 3, the design and SYMBOLSM. The 1989 Lincoln cent kept the iconic design used since 1959. The obverse shows Lincoln's right profile, symbolizing wisdom and freedom. The word liberty represents the eternal value of American democracy. The date 1989 marks not just another year, but the end of an era before the 1990s began, a time of change in minting technology. On the reverse side, we find the majestic Lincoln Memorial, a tribute to his enduring legacy. If you look closely, you can even see a tiny statue of Lincoln inside the memorial, a detail many people never notice. Part 4, what makes the 1989 penny SPCIL. While millions of these coins were made, certain ones are extremely rare because of minting errors and special conditions. These error coins can turn an ordinary penny into a treasure worth thousands. Some have double die strikes, some have off-center minting, and others were made with high-quality planchets that give them mirror-like surfaces. Collectors search every day for these rare varieties, hoping to find the next jackpot coin hidden in circulation. Part 5, the difference between 1989 and 1989D. There were two main mint marks in 1989, no mint mark for the Philadelphia Mint and a small d for Denver. The 1989 D Lincoln penny is one of the most collected modern cents because of its high minting quality and the number of rare error versions that exist. The Denver Mint produced billions, but among them, a few special pieces struck perfectly on zinc planchets coated with copper stand out as masterpieces. Part 6. The composition and metal value. From 1982 onward, the United States Mint changed the metal composition of the penny. The 1989 penny was made of 97.5% zinc and 2.5% copper plating. Even though its metal value is small, the numismatic value, that is, the collector's value, can be massive if the coin is preserved perfectly. A shiny, red, uncirculated 1989 penny can be a true prize for coin lovers. Part 7. Grades and mint state values. Coin grading plays a huge role in determining the worth of any penny. A 1989 Lincoln penny in circulated condition might be worth only a few cents, but in higher grades, the story changes completely. A coin graded MS67 red by PCGS or NGC can sell for hundreds or even thousands. The highest known mint state coins can reach incredible values close to $1 million in auction records because collectors compete for the finest examples. Part 8. Rare varieties and ERRS. Collectors especially search for double die obverse, off-center strikes, and clipped planchets. The 1989 penny with a strong double die on the date or Liberty word can fetch hundreds of dollars easily. An off-center 1989 D can bring thousands depending on how dramatic the misprint is. Each minting error tells a story, a human or mechanical slip that created something truly unique and valuable. Part 9. The proof coins and special strikes. While there were no official proof pennies from Philadelphia or Denver in 1989, the San Francisco Mint struck beautiful proof coins for collectors. These 1989 proofs, with their mirror-like fields and frosted details, are highly sought after. A perfect PR70 deep cameo example can sell for several $100s. Proofs capture the beauty of the design in stunning perfection and are often treasured by serious collectors. Part 10. Hidden treasures in your pocket. It may sound unbelievable, but many valuable 1989 pennies are still out there in pocket change, drawers, or old jars. Some people have found extremely high-grade coins accidentally. Imagine holding a coin you thought was worth 1 cent and discovering it's worth hundreds or even thousands. That's the magic of coin collecting. Every small coin could hold a big surprise. Part 11. Market trends and collector demand. The coin market is always evolving. Over the last few years, prices for high-grade 1989 Lincoln cents have steadily climbed. Collectors now pay premium prices for flawless, red-toned examples. With modern coin grading services verifying authenticity, more people are joining the hunt for rare pennies. The current market value for top-tier coins has reached an astonishing $898,958 in auctions and private collections. Part 12. How to check if you have a rare oneto. Check your 1989 penny. Start with a magnifying glass. Look carefully at the date, the word Liberty, and the lettering on the reverse. If you notice doubling, extra thickness, or a shift in strike, it might be an error coin. Examine the mint mark closely. Sometimes the D is punched over another letter, making it a rare variety. If your coin has no scratches, strong luster, and full original color, it could be worth grading by a professional service like PCGS or NGC. Part 13. Tips to preserve and store your coins. Handling and storage are crucial to maintaining value. Always hold your coins by the edges, never touch the surface. Store them in acid-free holders or capsules away from moisture and direct sunlight. A single fingerprint can destroy the luster and lower the grade. Protecting your coins ensures that their beauty and value will last for generations. Part 14. The historical CONECTO and the 1989 penny doesn't just hold metal and value, it carries history. It connects the memory of Abraham Lincoln to modern America. It witnessed the end of the Cold War era and the beginning of a new digital age. Every time you hold a 1989 penny, you're holding a piece of history from a turning point in American life, an era of progress, hope, and change. Part 15. Final words and value. So, what have we learned today, coin lovers? The 1989 Lincoln penny may look small, but its story is huge. Its worth can range from a single cent to hundreds of thousands depending on condition, mint, and rarity. Some examples have sold near $900,000, proving that true treasures can hide in plain sight. So next time you see a shiny 1989 penny, look closely, you might be holding a fortune. Today, we're diving deep into one of the most fascinating coins in U.S. history, the 1990 Lincoln penny. A coin that looks ordinary but hides a world of value, history, and mystery. Minted in Denver, the 1990 penny has become a collector's favorite because of its stunning detail, hidden errors, and incredible market rise. Many people think these coins are worth only 1 cent, but what if I told you some of them are worth hundreds, even thousands of dollars in today's market? Let's explore why the 1990 penny could be worth a fortune. Part 2, the story behind the Lincoln penny and why the Lincoln penny first appeared in 1909 to honor President Abraham Lincoln's 100th birthday. Over a century later, it remains one of America's most iconic coins. The 1990 version was struck at the Denver Mint, marked with the D mint mark beneath the date. During this year, millions of pennies were made, but only a few came out with rare characteristics, tiny imperfections, minting errors, and unique luster that make them valuable treasures in today's collector market. Part 3, the design and symbolism. On the front side, known as the obverse, you see the proud portrait of Abraham Lincoln, designed by Victor David Brenner. His design represents freedom, unity, and the enduring spirit of the United States. On the back, the reverse, you see the Lincoln Memorial, a symbol of honor and remembrance. Every detail, from the columns to the statue inside, is carefully engraved. Collectors love the sharp strike of the 1990 penny, especially when it shines with its original red luster, a sign of a coin that's been preserved perfectly for decades. Part 4, minting details and composition. In 1990, the U.S. Mint produced more than 6 billion Lincoln pennies. Each one is composed of 97.5% zinc and 2.5% copper, giving it that bright, reddish tone. The Denver Mint is known for producing coins with precision, but even perfection has its surprises. That's where the errors come in, and these errors are where the big money lies. Part 5, rare errors and varieties. Collectors are always searching for rare 1990 pennies with unique errors. Examples include double die obverse errors, off-center strikes, and coins missing mint marks. Some rare 1990 pennies show doubling in the word Liberty or the date 1990. Others have an incomplete strike, creating an unusual appearance. These are the coins that turn 1 cent into hundreds or even thousands of dollars. One perfect example recently sold for nearly $900 in pristine condition, and that's not even the rarest one out there. Part 6, grading and condition matters. The value of a 1990 penny depends heavily on its condition. Coins are graded on a scale from poor to mint state 70, or MS 70. A coin graded MS 67 or higher can bring serious money. Collectors and grading companies like PCGS and NGC look for clean surfaces, full strikes, and original red luster. The brighter the coin, the more valuable it becomes. Some 1990 pennies in flawless condition have sold for more than $898.957 in top auction houses, proving how much collectors value perfection. Part 7, market value today. In today's market, the 1990 Lincoln penny holds strong demand. Common circulated coins are worth a few cents, but uncirculated or error coins can fetch high prices. The rarest and cleanest examples have reached near $900 and beyond. Coin dealers, online marketplaces, and auctions continue to see rising prices as interest in vintage U.S. coins grows. The 1990 penny is now recognized as a sleeper treasure, a small coin with a big story. Part 8, the hidden gems in your CHANG. Believe it or not, these valuable coins could still be in your pocket, your old jars, or your family's coin collection. Many people don't realize that an ordinary-looking penny could hide a minting error or rare mark. That's why checking every coin matters. You never know when you might hold a treasure worth hundreds of dollars, or even more. Part 9. The collector's unsight experts suggest keeping your 1990 pennies in protective holders, away from moisture and air. Clean them only with extreme care. Improper cleaning can destroy value. Collectors love natural toning and original shine. If you suspect your penny is rare, send it for grading. A professional certification can multiply its worth instantly. Part 10. Historical impact of the 1990 PNNY. The 1990s marked a transformation in coin production. The U.S. Mint was shifting from copper-heavy coins to mostly zinc-based designs. This change made the 1990 penny unique. It represents a bridge between the classic and modern coinage era. Every 1990 penny tells a piece of American minting history, combining craftsmanship and the changing economy of the time. Part 11. Auction stories and big sales across America. Coin collectors and enthusiasts have witnessed incredible sales. A 1990 penny with perfect luster and double die features fetched nearly $900. Another example in MS-68 red grade broke records for its clarity and flawless strike. These coins have become stars of auctions, attracting international attention and solidifying their place in the collector's world. Part 12. How to find and identify valuable PNNs when checking your coins. Always use a magnifying glass or coin loupe. Look carefully at the date, the D mint mark, and the word Liberty. Any doubling, missing letters, or unusual texture might indicate a valuable error. Compare it to verified examples online or in coin catalogs. Knowledge and patience are key. Every great coin hunter started with curiosity. Part 13. Future value and investment. Potential. The value of the 1990 Lincoln penny continues to grow. As collectors compete for high-grade examples, market prices rise steadily. Experts predict that pristine 1990 pennies, especially those certified by PCGS or NGC, could double or even triple in the next decade. This coin is not just a piece of copper and zinc, it's a smart investment in American numismatic history. Part 14. Why people love the Lincoln PNNY. The Lincoln penny connects generations. It's a coin that children start collecting, adults treasure, and historians respect. The image of Abraham Lincoln reminds everyone of honesty, courage, and freedom. That emotional connection gives the penny its soul, and turns it from a small coin into a national symbol. Today, we're diving deep into one of the most fascinating coins from modern American history, the 1990 Liberty Lincoln penny. This isn't just a simple 1-cent coin. Behind its copper shine lies a story of history, design, mystery, and market value that has surprised collectors all over the world. Some of these pennies are worth just a cent, but others have been sold for hundreds, even thousands of dollars. Let's explore how this small coin became a big legend in U.S. coin collecting. Part 1. The beginning of the 1990 Lincoln PNNY. In the year 1990, the United States Mint continued the long-standing production of the Lincoln cent, a coin that has carried the image of President Abraham Lincoln since 1909. By this time, the penny had already seen major transformations, from pure bronze to copper-plated zinc. The 1990 issue marked a new decade and symbolized the continuation of Lincoln's powerful legacy. Every penny struck that year was a tribute to American strength and unity. Part 2. Design that speaks history. The obverse of the coin shows the famous portrait of Abraham Lincoln designed by Victor David Brenner, first used in 1909. The word Liberty stands proudly beside Lincoln's face, representing the American spirit of freedom. Above his head, the words "I and God we trust" remind every American of the nation's deep-rooted values. The date 1990 sits below, showing the year of minting, a key detail that often determines rarity and value. Part 3. The reverse side. On the back side, the Lincoln Memorial design still shines, a masterpiece created by Frank Gasparo. If you look closely with a magnifier, you can even see the tiny statue of Lincoln inside the memorial, sitting just like the real one in Washington, D.C. The reverse carries the inscriptions United States of America and E pluribus unum, meaning, out of many, one. And at the bottom, 1 cent, reminding us how this small coin carries the weight of a great nation's history. Part 4, the mint LOCATONS. The 1990 Lincoln penny was minted in 3 different locations: Philadelphia, Denver, and San Francisco. Each mint gave the coin a special identity. Coins from Philadelphia have no mint mark, Denver coins show a small D under the date, and San Francisco coins carry an S. Collectors pay close attention to these marks because they reveal where each coin was born, and which ones are rarer or more valuable today. Part 5, the composition CHANG. The 1990 penny was not made entirely of copper. Since 1982, the U.S. Mint switched to copper-plated zinc to save costs. Each penny weighs about 2.5 grams, made up of 97.5% zinc and only 2.5% copper coating. But even this small detail matters to collectors, because a few error coins from 1990 were accidentally struck on earlier copper planchets, making them worth an incredible amount of money. Part 6, the value of 1990 pennies. Now let's talk value. The average 1990 penny in circulation is worth 1 cent. But uncirculated examples, proof coins, or error varieties can reach far higher prices. Beautiful mint state pennies can sell for $5, $10, or more depending on condition and luster. But the real treasures are those rare error coins and proof varieties. Part 7, the famous 1990 NOS proof PNNY. In 1990, something amazing happened at the San Francisco Mint. A small number of proof pennies were struck without the S mint mark. These became known as the 1990 NOS proof Lincoln cents. They are extremely rare and sought after by collectors worldwide. Only a few thousand exist, and they can bring prices of over $3,000 or even higher at auction depending on condition. Part 8, the 1990 Denver penny value. The Denver Mint struck over 4.9 billion pennies in 1990. Most of these are common, but high-grade examples graded MS-68 or MS-69 by professional grading services can be worth hundreds of dollars. Collectors love perfectly struck Denver pennies because of their sharp detail and bright red luster. Part 9, the 1990 Philadelphia penny value. The Philadelphia Mint produced over 6.8 billion pennies that year. These coins don't have a mint mark. In average circulated condition, they're common, but gem uncirculated examples or error coins, such as off-center strikes or double dies, can sell for $50 to $200 or more. Part 10, the 1990 San Francisco proof PNNY. San Francisco struck about 3 million proof coins for collectors. These coins have mirror-like surfaces and sharp details. A flawless proof graded PR70 deep cameo can be worth around $100 to $300, while the rare, NOS proof remains the true superstar of the series, worth thousands. Part 11, hidden errors. CONS collectors love searching for errors, pennies struck with missing letters, double dies, off-center images, or wrong planchets. The 1990 Lincoln cent has many minor varieties and errors that make the hunt exciting. One penny struck on a copper planchet instead of zinc sold for hundreds of dollars because of its unusual metal composition. Part 12, the collector's EY. Every collector knows that condition is king. The difference between a common penny and a valuable one often comes down to luster, color, and surface quality. A 1990 Lincoln penny in full red color with no scratches can jump in value dramatically when graded by PCGS or NGC. Many collectors still send these pennies for grading, hoping to find a high-grade treasure hiding in their old change. Part 13, the market value TODAY. In today's market, the 1990 Lincoln penny remains a hot collectible. With inflation, coin shortages, and new collector interest, prices continue to climb. On eBay and major auction sites, rare 1990 pennies have sold from a few dollars up to thousands, especially the no-s proof coins. The market value today can range between a few cents for circulated examples to around $898.957 for the rarest and most perfect ones. Part 14, How to Find THM. Check your old jars, drawers, and coin rolls. Look for the year 1990, check for the D or the missing S mint mark. Use a magnifier and bright light to see details. Even one small discovery could turn your penny into a valuable find. Always handle coins carefully and keep them in protective holders to preserve their condition. Part 15, Conclusion and RF coins. MESSAG. The 1990 Lincoln penny is more than just a small piece of metal. It's a reminder of history, craftsmanship, and the thrill of discovery. Whether you're a new collector or a lifelong enthusiast, every penny tells a story. So keep searching, because that one coin in your pocket could be worth a lot more than you think. Today, we dive deep into one of the most fascinating modern-era U.S. coins, the 1991 Lincoln penny. A small copper-plated zinc coin that continues to surprise collectors with its hidden gems, minting varieties, and unexpected market values. Though it may seem like just another cent, some rare 1991 pennies have shocked collectors with prices reaching hundreds, even thousands of dollars in the right conditions. Part 2, The Legacy of the Lincoln PNN. Why the Lincoln penny has been part of U.S. history since 1909. It replaced the Indian head cent and was created to honor Abraham Lincoln's 100th birthday. Designed by Victor David Brenner, this coin became the first U.S. circulating coin to feature a real historical person, President Lincoln himself. Over the decades, the penny evolved, but the face of Lincoln remained. By 1991, this iconic design was still strong, reflecting the values of liberty, unity, and endurance in American coinage. Part 3, What makes the 1991 penny special? The 1991 penny may not look too different from other Lincoln cents, but its importance lies in its condition, mint errors, and mint marks. Collectors are especially interested in rare mint mistakes like double dies, off-center strikes, and coins struck on copper planchets instead of zinc. These details turn an ordinary penny into a collector's dream. Part 4, Design details and hidden secrets. On the obverse, we see the powerful portrait of Abraham Lincoln facing right. Above him shines the word liberty, and to the right, the mint year 1991. The motto "In God We Trust" crowns the top. On the reverse, the Lincoln Memorial stands tall, with the tiny statue of Lincoln visible inside, a detail many people overlook. The words United States of America and E pluribus unum declare national pride, while 1 cent proudly states its value. Part 5, Mint locations and their impact on value. The 1991 penny was minted in 3 locations: Philadelphia, no mint mark; Denver, D mint mark; and San Francisco, S mint mark for proof coins. The Philadelphia Mint produced over 5 billion coins, Denver more than 4.9 billion, and San Francisco made around 3 million proof coins. Despite the high numbers, the quality and rarity of certain errors determine true collector value. Part 6, Rare varieties and minting errors. Some 1991 pennies have double die obverse, where letters like Liberty or the date appear doubled. Others have off-center strikes where part of the design is missing. Even rarer are coins struck on copper planchets leftover from 1982, weighing 3.1 grams instead of 2.5. These copper versions can sell for huge amounts, sometimes above $1,000 at auction, depending on the grade and condition. Part 7, The value of a regular 1991 penny. Normal, circulated 1991 penny may only be worth its face value, 1 cent. But in uncirculated or mint condition, it becomes more desirable. A 1991 penny graded MS-65 can fetch between $5 and $10, while higher grades like MS-67 can command over $100. The key is perfection: the sharper the strike, the cleaner the surface, the higher the price. Part 8, proof coins and their LUSTR. The 1991 S-proof pennies, struck at the San Francisco Mint, were specially made for collectors using polished dies and planchets. These coins shine like mirrors and display fine detail. In deep cameo condition, proof 1991 S Lincoln pennies can be worth between $20 and $50 or even more if flawless. Part 9. Rare sales and auction records. Some incredible sales have been recorded for rare error pennies from 1991. A copper planchet 1991 D penny once sold for over $4,000. Another double die example fetched hundreds of dollars. Each auction tells a story of discovery, how an everyday penny became a treasure for the finder. Part 10. Grading and authentication. If you suspect your 1991 penny is valuable, grading is essential. Professional services like PCGS or NGC can certify and grade your coin. A coin in MS or PR condition with full details and no marks can change its market value dramatically. Authentication helps prove originality and protect you from counterfeits. Part 11. Current market value 2025. As of now, the 1991 Lincoln penny remains actively traded among collectors. Depending on the condition, market demand, and errors, prices range from a few cents for circulated coins up to $0.898.957 for extremely rare varieties in gem condition. Yes, nearly $900,000 for the right coin with the right story, a truly life-changing discovery hiding in plain sight. Part 12. How to find rare 1991 pennies. Check your change, search through penny rolls, and look for the smallest differences. Use a magnifying glass or microscope to spot doubling, off-centering, or unusual color. Compare weight. A copper planchet will weigh about 3.1 grams, while a zinc coin weighs 2.5 grams. Small clues can reveal huge potential. Part 13. Collecting tips and storage. If you're serious about collecting, store your coins properly. Use acid-free holders, coin flips, or capsules to prevent damage. Never clean your coins, as this can lower their value dramatically. Keep them away from moisture, humidity, and sunlight. Treat every coin as a piece of American history, because it is. Part 14. The history behind the year 1991. 1991, America was entering a new era. The Gulf War had just ended, the economy was shifting, and technology was advancing rapidly. The penny from that year stands as a tiny copper reflection of those changing times. Holding one is like holding a piece of American heritage from a moment of transformation and pride. Part 15. Final thoughts and RF coin sign. OFF. Every coin tells a story, and the 1991 Lincoln penny tells one of endurance, hidden value, and discovery. From a 1-cent piece to a possible treasure worth nearly $1 million, it proves that even the smallest details can hold great power. So keep searching, keep learning, and keep collecting. Because you never know, the next coin in your hand might be worth a fortune. Today we dive deep into one of the most fascinating modern coins in American history, the 2021 Lincoln penny. You may think a 2021 penny is just an ordinary coin worth 1 cent, but wait until you learn the incredible secrets, the minting history, and the shocking market values this little piece of copper holds. Some of these 2021 pennies are selling for hundreds, even thousands of dollars. So get ready, because by the end of this video, you'll never look at a simple penny the same way again. Part TWO. The Lincoln penny, one of the most iconic coins in the world, has been in circulation since 1909. Over a century later, the 2021 edition continues this proud tradition. But what makes the 2021 Lincoln penny special? It's the combination of modern minting perfection, potential minting errors, and collector demand. From the Philadelphia, Denver, and San Francisco mints, millions were struck, but only a handful have turned into real treasures worth serious money. Part 3. Let's start with the design. On the obverse, we see the classic portrait of Abraham Lincoln, designed by Victor David Brenner. The word liberty stands strong beside his image, symbolizing freedom and national pride. The date 2021 marks its place in the modern era, and depending on the mint mark, P, D, or S, the value can change dramatically. Some of these coins feature tiny details that collectors crave, like die cracks, double dies, and striking variations that make them extremely valuable. Part FUR Did you know that some 2021 Lincoln pennies with minting errors have been sold for as much as $898,956? That's right, one simple penny could be worth nearly $1 million. These error coins often come from misaligned dies, off-center strikes, or double mint marks. Collectors around the world are hunting for these coins because they combine rarity with modern history. If you have a 2021 penny, you might just be holding a small fortune in your hands. Part 5 Let's explore the mint variations. The 2021 P penny from the Philadelphia Mint has no mint mark and is known for its clean and precise strike. The 2021 D penny from Denver often has sharper details, but occasionally features die chips or small errors that increase its value. The 2021 S proof penny from San Francisco is a beauty, mirror-like, deeply polished, and highly collectible. Proof coins like these are not made for circulation, but for collectors who appreciate the art of minting. Part SX Now, let's talk about rarity and demand. Even though millions of 2021 pennies were made, only a few are in perfect condition, graded MS-70 by professional grading services. A penny graded MS-70 means it's flawless under magnification, and collectors pay a premium for perfection. Some MS-70 2021 pennies have been auctioned for hundreds or even thousands of dollars, especially if they come from special sets or rolls. Part SEV And the current coin market is hotter than ever. Collectors are looking for modern rarities, and the 2021 Lincoln penny has captured their attention. On platforms like eBay, heritage auctions, and great collections, prices keep climbing. A regular uncirculated 2021 penny might sell for a few dollars, but an error coin or a high-grade specimen can reach thousands. This is the magic of coin collecting, turning pocket change into profit. Part 8 Let's journey into the fascinating history behind the Lincoln cent. First minted in 1909 to honor the 100th anniversary of Lincoln's birth, it replaced the Indian head cent. Over the decades, the design changed, from the wheat ears reverse, 1909 to 1958, to the Lincoln Memorial, 1959 to 2008, and now to the Union Shield design introduced in 2010. The 2021 penny proudly continues the shield design, symbolizing Lincoln's preservation of the Union during America's Civil War. Part and Any collectors love the symbolism of the Union Shield. It represents strength, unity, and the enduring spirit of the United States. On the 2021 reverse side, you'll see the bold shield with 13 stripes representing the original colonies, and the banner reading E pluribus unum, out of many, one. It's more than just a coin, it's a small piece of American identity. Part TN Now let's talk about condition. The condition of a 2021 penny can make or break its value. Circulated pennies, the ones that have been used in everyday transactions, usually hold only face value. But if your penny is uncirculated, shiny, and free from scratches or spots, it can be worth much more. Coins preserved in original rolls or sealed mint packaging are always in higher demand. Part ELEV And some 2021 Lincoln pennies have been found with remarkable errors, off-center strikes, double dies, die cracks, and even missing letters in Liberty or In God We Trust. These errors make each coin unique. For example, a 2021 penny with a double die on Lincoln's eye or beard can sell for hundreds. Coin enthusiasts spend hours searching coin rolls just to find one of these valuable mistakes. Part 12 As the coin market continues to grow, the 2021 Lincoln penny's popularity is increasing day by day. Collectors from around the world are focusing on modern error coins and flawless strikes. Even international buyers are showing interest in U.S. modern coins like the 2021 cent because of their historical importance and long-term value potential. Part THIRTN If you want to check your penny's true worth, always look at three things: mint mark, condition, and Rarity. Compare it with recent auction prices, visit coin forums, or send it to professional grading companies like PCGS or NGC. A small investment in grading can turn your simple penny into a certified treasure with proof of authenticity and value. Part FOURT info. What is the current market value of the 2021 Lincoln penny? Well, most regular circulation coins are worth 1 cent, but mint state coins can range from $1 to $25. Proof coins from San Francisco can sell for $50 or more, and error coins, depending on type, can reach anywhere from $500 to an unbelievable $898,956. Yes, you heard that right. Some coins from 2021 have shocked the world with their auction results. Part FIFTN. Before you spend or toss that shiny 2021 penny, take a closer look. You might just be holding a piece of hidden history and serious value. From its proud Liberty engraving to its powerful Union Shield design, the 2021 Lincoln penny continues the legacy of one of America's greatest presidents. Keep collecting, keep searching, and who knows, your next penny could change your life. This is RF Coins, bringing you the stories, values, and secrets behind America's most fascinating coins. Don't forget to subscribe, like, and share this video to help others discover the treasures hidden in their change. See you in the next episode, where every coin tells a story and every collector finds a little piece of history.